All right. Did you know that we don't all have the same shape eyes? We all have different eye types, and that you can use different eyeshadow placement techniques to enhance your natural beauty and bring out your eye shape and make it look the best it possibly can. Okay, so it's kind of interesting to learn about eye shapes. If you haven't learned about this before, I hope that what I'm going to explain makes sense. I'll try to do it in a way that does. But if you have questions afterwards, please let me know. If you need me to help you determine your eye shape, let's get on a quick Zoom or Messenger video chat or something, and I'll just kind of take a look and we'll talk about a couple things, and then you'll know your eye shape. Okay, so here are the basic kinds. So you can see, I hope you can see that, standard eyes, close set or wide set eyes, hooded, deep set. There's another one that's not listed here called prominent, which is the opposite of deep set. It means they're forward, okay? Or single eyelids is what it just sounds like. It looks like you just have one eyelid without a crease, okay? So I'm going to mainly talk about the first four because those are the most common. And so my eyes are pretty standard, okay? They're pretty standard width apart and shape and everything like that. So I'll use myself as an example of standard eyes. And so if you measure your eye from corner to corner with just your pincher finger or your pointer finger and your thumb like that, okay, and then you move it over across the bridge of your nose, does that width touch the inner corners of your eyes? So in other words, are your eyes about one eye width apart? Okay, eye width, and then does it match? Okay, if so, you have standard width eyes. That doesn't mean there might not be other features in there like hooded or something like that, but at least your width is standard. Now, if you do that and you go here, and I'm just going to exaggerate it just to pretend, and let's say it lands here, okay, that means that you're probably close set. So my eye width, my eyes are not, if I'm close set, they're going to be closer in than one eye width. And if I do this and then it's like, it's hard to do on camera, like let's say it's landing here, that means that it's wide set because my eyes are more than one eye width apart, right? Okay, so standard, wide set, close set. Okay. Hooded eyes are very common, and especially as we get older, your upper eyelid tends to kind of maybe come down just a little bit, or maybe you just are naturally that way. But how you know if you have hooded eyes is if when your eyes are open, you can't really see the base of your eyelid very much. Okay. So it kind of disappears under a hood. Okay. And so that's pretty common. Deep set and prominent they're pretty obvious to when you look at yourself in the mirror. You can see, do your eyes sit back in? They're not just like on the surface. Or prominent means they're kind of more forward. They come out from the natural line of your face. Okay, and then single eyelids, pretty self-explanatory. It just doesn't look like you have a crease. Okay, so determining your eye shape is really going to help with eyeshadow placement when you want to maximize the look. And so when I start talking about shadows, we're going to talk about three basic types of shadows. You're going to have a highlight, a base, and a crease. So if you're using three different shadows, which is the technique I'm going to share, the highlight is the lightest, brightest color, usually maybe a little bit of shimmer in there, but not always. At least it's the lightest color. The base is going to be your mid-tone, your middle color, okay? And your crease is going to be your darkest shade that's going to be used to create shadows and depth and accentuate different things. And you can see on my little key here, the highlight is sort of that peachy color. The base is the pink or reddish color, and the crease is the greenish blue. Okay, and I can share images or a document or something after this so that you can get a closer look at that, and so you can help determine your eye shape and how to best apply the shadows. Because when I'm describing my my technique in one of my other videos on eyeshadow. I'm probably just going to do one for standard eyes. And then if you need me to customize that for you, if you have close set, wide set, or hooded or anything else, again, reach out and we can talk about techniques to help your eye shape. All right, thanks for watching. I hope that was helpful.